Doing what you felt always ruined your life in some kind of way. It's either video games, junk food, social media, smoking something, cigarette, vape, or weed, maybe caffeine, maybe some kind of drug. But doing what you felt like doing always worsened your life and distracted you in some kind of way. So, doing what you feel and listening to your brain, which didn't really serve you, is not the best thing to do. So the thing is, you have goals, right? You have some kind of goal or some kind of achievement that you want to achieve. What goals? Maybe you want to have like a nice physique, you want to have a good business, you want to meet the love of your life or some Disney shit. You maybe want to like run a marathon. You maybe want to travel to these countries or that country. Or you want to be financially free, which is like the business part. You want to. And those things are the things that you want. So it's not that you feel like you feel like you want to have you feel like you want to have a good body. You just want to have a good body because it's maybe beneficial for you in some ways. Your basically your heart health gonna improve significantly. You're going to get like abs or some shit, and sorry, you maybe you don't want to admit that you like want it for girls, but bro, I don't know why it's like so cool to be gay nowadays. Like, you know what I mean? Like, men state that they don't want to do things for women. Like, that's right, but you want to attract women. Like, how the fuck do you do that if you're a loser who looks bad, who smells horrible, fucking lives with his mom? I live with my mom, but like, I'm like a child basically, and that's a whole separate point. But bro, we all want women, so just admit that you want them. Don't act fucking gay. It's not uncool to say you want to do things for women. But nowadays, fucking being gay is more like socially approved than like wanting to have a fucking girlfriend or wife. Oh, excuse me for the rant. It's like a whole separate point to make, but like, so you're so fucking gay if you think you like don't go to the gym for women. Like, look, if you want sick physique, for yourself. It's like, excuse me for the, it's like the sound of the streets, excuse me, but like I don't have like sound cancellation or some shit. So what was it? Yeah. So like if you go to the gym, you build like an aesthetic body. You think you don't want it for women because you're gay, or you basically don't want to admit it. There's like the two ways. And if you're in the category where you're not fucking gay, which I think you're not, then I'm not hating on that people, but like I think non-gay man watching this video, I just assume. But but like your whole point of existence is to reproduce, so like to coping and saying like I don't want to reproduce is like, bro, what? So like yeah, sorry for the rant, bro. So act out of what you want and not what you feel. What I'm talking about is you want a good body, you want the business, you want the career, you want the woman. So act like you want to have those things. So act like you're working towards them. So if you want them, because your goals is basically what you want, if you want something, you have to do something to get that. And to get that, you have to make sacrifices, you have to work really fucking hard to get those like big dreams that you want to talk, that you are talking about, and like dopamine talking it to like the world. So act out of like what the things you want. Like for example, you want like abs or like the jawline and stuff. Act like you have it. So you automatically like start to dislike like junk food, or like fat is alright, but like unhealthy food like fucking Burger King or some processed shit. They put like weird ass chemicals in there. Even in the beef, bro, just don't cope. Even the McDonald's beef has like I didn't run like the research on that, so any dork who like wants to see the studies, I don't have that, but like you just scan if you have like triple digit IQ, you can just like tell that it has like fucking 20 ingredients or some shit. So basically you don't eat the junk food if you like want the abs, and if you like have the abs, you are on a pretty strict diet to like be on like 15 to 12% to like 10% body fat. Like you have abs when you reach like, if you are lucky, you will reach it when you are like fucking maybe 15 or 14. That's when you see like the like the pecs or like your six pack basically, or the first two like those ones, like these ones, like not the bottom ones though. if you want like the bottom ones to like, you have to reach more like the 12 to 10% body fat and you are good. But under 10% body fat, you're basically like a bodybuilder or someone who has a competition or something. Because under 10% body fat, you basically feel like fucking shit. You don't have energy. The only motivation to go down there is if you have like a competition basically, where or maybe if you like go to a beach party or some shit. So but you will feel like shit though, so don't go like under 10% body fat. I'm not talking because I went down to 10% body fat like for a very short time, like 1 to 2 months. But I just felt like shit, so like I started eating again like a normal human being. So 15 to 12% body fat is more optional, optimal, sorry. And so act like what you want. You want the business, you have to put in the work. You can't eat the fuck ass junk food. You can't vape. You can't like distract yourself with other things, with other shiny objects, or you have to sacrifice things to get to the goals that you want. I might sound like very maybe if I fuck it, I just tell you what I'm sacrificing right now. I'm sacrificing right now my studies. So basically I need to study right now. But well, no one is home, so no one can like interrupt this thing. So that's why I just like record instead, because it's I I act out of what I want. You know what I mean? It's very subjective. If you want to like go to a higher level studying to, yeah, to like university, that's your thing. If you like not that entrepreneur minded, you have to implement this in like your studies basically. You want to get you want to have good grades, so you have to also throw away the junk food, you have to study more, you have to sacrifice things for your studies. You can't you can't run, you can't train before you studied to your exams. So doing what you feel is and doing what you want is a very tricky like wording, you know what I mean? So Levi, you don't you think like the what you want and what you feel is basically the same? No, it's it's separate. So what you want right now is the 10% or the 10% is I don't know. It's like preferably you want the six pack, you want the business, you want the career, you want the woman, you want the I don't fucking know, go to the fucking moon or some shit. You want the football career, you want the boxing career, but you don't feel like putting in the work, right? So if you feel like putting in the work, you're you're basically very very lucky, bro. Like I am right now. So I don't have like thoughts in my brain right now. I'm just talking. I'm just having fun basically. So but it's like also my work, of course. And I also very like passionate about it. So yeah. The other thing is that what you feel like doing is acting out of emotion. So what you feel like doing is eating the junk food, is to play the random video games that you will be you are very hooked, or you will be very hooked onto if you played. Basically, you want to play the I don't know, the fucking, what does like kids play these games? Fucking Vol or Call of Duty, or I don't fucking know. So you want the good brain, you want to study, but you feel like maybe video game is very fun. You feel like going onto social media and scrolling. So it's a very, very different thing, that what you want and what you feel is like very, very separate things. So don't really act like out of emotion. And don't act out of emotion like in any other like life setup things, basically, like with your woman. So logic first and like the Disney shit later. So the Stoics, which is like a philosophy which talks about like, which is basically about like how to be emotionally resilient, and to how to control your emotions in like a good way. I think you can research that, and it's very helpful to become like more of a man, and not like a boy, or more like a girl who is like acting out of emotion, and also like not doing things for what you want will always haunt you, and doing what you feel like doing right now will always haunt you. So it's the only good way, logically, to do things for what you want. That's the only way that will not haunt you, that will be very loud in your brain when you're brainstorming or you are in your bed. So become more emotionally resilient in a good way, and don't really act out of emotion, and do what you want and not what you feel. And if you want to support my channel and you want more guys on self-improvement, and you want to see more content, more self-improvement content in your For You page, subscribe, like, or comment what should I do a video on next. Goodbye.